What's gravy in the Navy, little baby? My name
Oh my God.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lonely Boy episode. Oh, fuck. The Lloyd and Matt Show. 58. We've been the Lloyd and Matt Show for more episodes.
No, almost.
Almost more episodes than the wretched Lonely Boy Hours.
Yeah, we've been the Lloyd and Matt Show for this will be the 28th episode of being the Lloyd and Matt Show. And we filmed 30 as the Lonely Boy Hours.
Also,
those 30 were filmed across 10 years.
Two things. Firstly, everyone watching this has to like the video right now.
Yeah, you have to, or else 10 years bad luck.
And secondly, happy 40k subscribers on YouTube.
Thank you guys for subscribing because of our shorts, not because of our pods. No, the pods have been going well.
We'd be nowhere without you.
We would be nowhere without you. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And as I mentioned on the live, if you all PayPal us £5,
What is your obsession?
because you can make anyone rich. If everyone
You
decides,
just described socialism.
if everyone in the UK sent me £1 on PayPal,
Yeah.
I would be a £68 million
And
richer.
true. On paper. But then the fucking Uncle Ben slices 40% off of it.
Tax, yeah. Well, no, you set up an LLC and you do dividends.
Rishi Shoeknuckle takes that.
I've never heard him be called that.
What could be Rishi Shoeknick's nicknames? Rishi Shoeknick.
Howard Shitmom, AIDS, Billy the Cunt,
AIDS.
Jamie Redknapp.
No, he should be called Rishi.
Retire Sunak.
Okay, what are we going to retire him?
He should retire soon.
Okay, remember we are a unbiased political podcast, so
Yes.
we've got to remain unpolitical.
Vote for whoever you want.
Is it this year? Is it this year that it's coming up?
We should know that, by the way.
We should know that. I know who I'm
But
voting
you can
for.
call one at any time, can't you?
Yeah, it's called a flash election.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to vote independent for the Lloyd and Matt party. Who would vote for us?
Who do you want to run? You want someone to run for Prime Minister, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah, you said yesterday you think one of the dragons from Dragon's Den should do it.
I saw a clip of Peter Jones being like, I'm a straight talking man.
And he's Jason Statham all of a sudden.
And yeah, I mean, this is a genuine question I was pondering before I wrote Arabic literature. What is worse? Who's worse to vote for? I'm going to say two options.
Yeah.
Trump Biden or Rishi Shoeknickle and Keir Starmer.
Well, like who?
What's the worst one out of those?
The worst duo.
The worst duo.
I think the worst duo would be.
I reckon the worst duo was me and you getting into Fortnite lobbies.
We're the best duo.
We actually weren't that good of a duo in Fortnite. We used to tear it down a couple.
We play very differently.
Yeah. You go behind the wall and say,
well, I win, and you don't.
oh my God. This guy.
You only are good at solos, which is not a good thing to have.
I was amazing at solos.
You played so much, but you weren't.
The amount of quadruples, though, that I won on my own. Like, I used to go into quad lobbies on my own and just tear that shit down.
Is there proof?
There is no
Is this
proof.
when it was just bots, or?
No, this is before the bots, so this was actually real. But I got really lucky on my first one because I got a grenade launcher. I remember that like the day I was born.
Why do you go so brain rot on the podcast? So you were taking out quad lobbies on Fortnite?
Every day, all day, without fail.
That's such a lie. You claim your dad was making up half your KD.
He was, to be fair, because it was lockdown. My dad used to play. He did. And like there were so many times he would just enjoy the hide and seek aspect. Like he just wouldn't get a gun and would sit in a bush.
He wouldn't even get a gun.
He killed someone once, and I remember he ran into my room being like, I've killed someone. I've killed someone. And then the neighbours called the police.
Yeah.
In fact, that's crazy.
What's the worst city you've ever visited in the UK?
The worst city in the UK? Oh, that's a tough one.
There's a lot of contenders.
Stevenage.
Is the worst you've ever visited?
Is that a city?
Okay, well, we'll go place. We'll just say place.
Yes, Stevenage was a shite hole. St. Avenage.
Why is it a shithole?
It just was really flat and really like emotionless. Like there was no like... Do you know what I really like about the UK is the architecture. Like you got here it looks very dystopian, but if you look down this road, you've got like the walls are all like and you've got everything like looking old, especially in Oxford. I like that old, like got a bit of style to it, got a bit of culture to it. But then St Evanage was like flat roads, closed down shops, garages, a huge Tesco's Metro that was like really big but outdated, and I was like, just get me out of here.
So it was too old fashioned.
No, it was like an underfunded place for sure. Apparently Peterborough is the worst place in the world.
In the world?
I meant the United States. What
the fuck?
Frog?
The United K.
The United K. That could be a gang name.
Why does no one
just
call
the
it
English? The United K.
Why would it be just the English?
Oh yeah, be the Unks as well, and the Aunts.
Why is
Scotland and Wales?
Why has no one ever called it the United K? Or the U Kingdom? Or just the Kingdom?
The kingdom.
What other kingdoms are there?
Well, there's loads of kingdoms.
Where? In their name?
Oh my god. The United Kingdom of America.
We're the only kingdom.
Nah, surely there was loads.
Of course.
More. I can think of like Arab, like I can think of like Middle Eastern people having kingdoms.
But name one country that is called kingdom.
Wait, what is a kingdom?
You know what a kingdom is?
No, I'm being deadly serious.
What do you think it is?
A group of countries?
Who all are owned by
the king.
Mm.
Right. So surely France had a kingdom then.
Maybe at some point. But they were never called. I'm just saying kingdom is... The UK is the only...
current kingdom.
Maybe the only...
Carry on.
Maybe the only one that's had it in their name. Or like...
But why
Kingdom
the dom? Do you think that's a bit weird? Like kingdom.
Yeah, but
like
the English language is so weird in general.
Fandom.
Yeah, the fandom.
The fandom party. What was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
What is happening?
What was that?
We need to delete TikTok off your phone.
I don't use Tuckers. I don't.
Pull up your phone, open screen time TikTok this week. There's a lot of ambulances going past.
Yeah, what's going on? Okay, screen time.
On TikTok this week.
Oh, see, this is going to be... I fell asleep on TikTok.
Oh,
I fell asleep on TikTok, I swear.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I did, actually.
Okay.
I fell asleep on a TikTok live, and that's why on Monday it was 5 hours, 30 minutes. But because I fell asleep. And then the next day, it says it was 2 hours. But that was literally from when it was asleep in the night, and I woke up at 3 being like, oh my god.
So you're saying you fell asleep on TikTok twice?
Oh, now this day, this day's wild. This is today, which I'm not proud about.
Are you trying to find ideas?
Oh no, I did fall asleep. Yeah, I woke up and it was today because it was have you seen those adverts for like lanterns? It was one of those. I fell asleep because it was really soothing.
Okay, but which one of these nights
today
is the one
TikTok,
you fell asleep?
No,
what you said one day was 5.5.
Multiple nights.
You're saying you fall asleep every night on TikTok?
No, I don't. It's mostly Simpsons, but recently I've been tired. Today, just today, it's been 9 hours on TikTok.
It's 3:30.
That's what I mean. So I've fallen asleep because
you've been on TikTok more than you haven't.
Look, you can see there. It's just full bars
every hour.
And like, I'm not on at 6 a.m. watching TikTok. 6:30.
Why don't you lock your phone before you sleep?
No, I fell asleep with it on.
Yeah, why don't
accident.
you? But I don't fall asleep with things watching something. Like I don't just watch it and just go.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
Like I just go.
Good for some people.
Like if I go, oh, I'm dozing off. I'm just like, okay, I'll just give in.
Some people are tired through the struggles of capitalism.
Name the struggles of capitalism that you struggle with.
I have to fucking walk downstairs and get a meal deal.
Exactly. Or a coffee from a capitalist company. Don't do that ever again.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah, St. Evanard. I thought you were going to say Reading was the worst.
No, Reading's up there.
Yeah.
For sure. Something that I noticed the other day about Bournemouth. Mm-hmm. So it's been a very sunny weekend.
Yeah.
Successful in my eyes. Great thumbs up to British weather.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Or was it Monday it rained?
It rained on Monday.
Yeah. But Saturday, Sunday was nice.
Yeah, so I went on a walk to the beach on Saturday night.
Yep.
And I noticed that when the sun goes down, it gets a bit weird.
Yeah. I feel like that's everywhere. That's not just Bournemouth.
No, but it almost gets like sketchy here.
Yeah, it has definitely gotten scarier each month since we moved here.
Yeah, but like I just went out for the first time on Saturday and I was like,
Guard up.
don't want to really walk back home. And I'm a 6'9" bloke that's got like a muscle mass of like 1,000. So it's scary
What
for
does
me.
that even mean? What is that metric? 1,000 muscle mass.
1,000 out of 1,000, basically.
You're last place for muscle mass.
No. 1,000 is the top number for muscles, and I got it. They
Yeah.
literally call me Muscles.
Yeah.
I walk down the street and people say I'm Popeye.
They call you Matt Muscles Mosley.
Exactly. Let's get that rolling in the comments, Matt Muscles Mosley.
I'll delete every single one.
You won't, because you reply to every single comment. So if you've made it this far already, comment something. Comment Matthew Mosley is Muscle Man.
Glazing. So you didn't want to walk home?
No, it's just weird. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like the air's warm.
That's quite easy to describe.
Yeah, but that affects people's mood. That gives them the permission to do whatever the frick they want. It's like when it's cold, all these people will be in their house doing meth. But now it's warm, they can do it outside.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
I don't think anyone would like that.
It was just, I was on the beach and there was just like really drunk like teenagers being like, this is my first fucking sip of alcohol. And I was like, gee whiz.
Yeah, but that was us once.
Don't think it was.
Not on the beach, but being annoying teenagers. Are you joking?
I don't think I was an annoying teenager at all.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think I was a nuisance. I think I was annoying, but I don't think I was a nuisance.
Yeah.
When was your first sip of the alcoholic devil's juice?
Maybe like 12 in my house.
What?
Like a tiny bit.
No, but when was your first time like getting drunk?
Was Leo's party in like year 10.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've just committed a crime and admitted it?
No, you're allowed to drink in the property.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I had 3 orange flavored like ciders. Like fruity cans, and there's pictures of me like holding this same the bottle, not can, bottle, holding the same bottle in every picture throughout the night because I was just nursing it so much. Yeah, turn the logo around the front.
But that's what people used to do. Do you reckon they still do that? Like if someone was holding a bottle of vodka, they would like get it in a fucking frame and.
Yeah, maybe not.
Do you reckon it's still like considered cool now to like just drink?
Drink, yeah.
You reckon?
100%. That will never go.
Drinking alcohol.
Losing your virginity and drinking in school. If you're one of the first to do it, everyone's like, "Oh no way!"
Oh yeah, and like, losing your virginity, yeah, for sure.
Like that will never go. That will always be a thing in school where it's like, oh, have you
got fucking neck the other day.
You got drunk? No way.
Well, see, I never got drunk in school.
No, and I think that's a better decision than getting drunk all the time in school.
Yeah, but whenever, because there's always one person in this group. No, I shall not be named.
There's no one here.
But he has cider.
Yeah.
At the pub or whatever.
Yeah.
And the smell of it reminds me of like fucking parties in year 9.
Yeah, sticky floors and 15
Jesus.
whores.
And it was always in like a field. What did you say?
I said sticky floors and 15 whores. It was always
You're
in a field.
talking about 14-year-olds.
Yeah, but I was 14. Shut up.
Is that the Batmobile?
They were always in a
An
field.
armoured vehicle just drove past.
Yeah, talking about Batman, talking about Bournemouth being weird.
When did drugs become like cool?
I don't think they are cool
Drugs are not cool.
at all.
Like,
They're cool amongst people who are very easily led and like if you do them, fair enough, whatever, do what you want. But that doesn't mean they're like cool.
I just
Like I'm not dissing people with like if you want to go and
no, I can't talk about being cool. I've just lost aura. I think if you do drugs, you're so dumb. Literally. I mean, everyone's gonna do it. I've never done drugs in my life because I think I'm so high on life already. Because my heart rate is constantly above 100. I do not remember the last time it was below 100.
Yeah, I think you'd die if you Took a pinger.
Yeah, I just would go like.
Crazy.
I'd be bouncy. Yeah,
Do you remember? I don't know whose party it was. There was a party, and one girl, people were they gave her water and said it was vodka.
Oh yeah.
And then she acted so drunk and was sitting on people's laps and like just going crazy. Yeah, like, oh, catch me. And then everyone, like 4 people were in on it who gave her water, and they told everyone like, she's not drunk. We gave her water, which is crazy.
No, but it's a placebo. Some people can be affected by placebos. Yeah. I'm a sucker for placebos.
You think she was actually? Maybe she was just loving the atmosphere.
Yeah, but she was like, oh my god, slurring her words.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
What else happened at school parties? I remember some kid pulling out a shotgun or a handgun.
Yeah, and everyone's scattered.
Yeah, and then my girlfriend at the time ran back into the house, and I was like, what are you doing?
In a bulletproof vest and a riot shield. Loads of stuff happened. Someone got their face greenied on.
Oh, jeezy peeps, man.
There's so much weird stuff.
I kind of do miss them. Like, house parties.
Yeah, when was the last? We're probably not.
I haven't been to a house
party
since I was 20.
Yeah.
Maybe even less.
It's just a kind of a thing you mature out of naturally. Like.
Yeah, but I want like a house party where there's like fucking roasted peanuts in the middle.
Yeah,
everyone's drinking Sauvignon Blanc.
Exactly, like more mature.
Yeah, and like
older.
The females are on the sofas, and the males are stood around the table watching like fucking Luke Littler hit 180. And they're all going, yeah, my son's going to get the right training. He's going to be him.
Sounds like the worst party I've ever
No, but that's whenever you, like, did your family ever have, like, family parties and you just had to be there in, like, a fucking black shirt and a blue tie?
I didn't dress up like that. Do you know what I actually regret is not going to some family events when I was, like, at the age of, like, being a brat.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm seeing my mates, so I want to play Xbox or whatever when I was, like, 14. I regret.
I wish I did more.
Yeah. No, I just wish I went to some more with my family.
Yeah. But some of them were absolute floppers, though.
Yeah, some of them just didn't slap.
But then you look back and you're like, I wish I spent more time with these people.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, if you're deep this, you're facetious, I'll leave you speechless.
It's just at that age, you just
think you're a brat. When do you get into the brat?
You don't think you're a brat. You think you know everything. Yeah. Like you think you're the best thing on the earth.
But in your case, you were.
We're not doing that. That was last episode. We're leaving that last episode.
You were special. Like your parents would never tell you what they're doing this weekend. They'd ask you what you're doing this weekend and arrange your plans to what you would do.
How often did you used to go to the pub with your parents? Like where was your go-to dinner spot with your family?
My parents never really went to the pub.
No.
We went out for like pub dinners. Not too often.
No.
I come from a bit of a poorer baggbackground than you. I know you own like every pub.
This guy's granddad's house is valued.
Shut the fuck up! Shut
2.7k.
Yeah, maybe the garage.
I said 2.7k.
No, I'm from the trenches.
Shut up.
There was the pub that was right next to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't live there anymore. You can say it.
Yarnton.
Yeah.
Your Yarnton house. That's just one of his multiple properties.
Oh, yeah. The Turnpike.
The Turnpike.
Yeah.
Before they changed hands.
Yeah.
What's that even mean? They changed hands.
The keys.
Is that what it means?
You pass the keys over. It changes hands.
Is that actually what it means?
They pull the pumps on the thing. Changes hands. They serve the food. It changes hands.
No, but when a restaurant changes hands, why didn't they just say, oh, they've been bought by a new owner?
Why is it like everything needs slang? I just made all those reasons up, by the way, about the pulling them over.
It kind of makes sense, though. Like
it's just the keys. It's just the keys and like who's in charge, who's running it. Like it's change of hands.
Yeah, so why doesn't they've passed the keys? They've passed the keys over.
They do say that. Well, they do. They say pass the torch because it's the Olympics.
I've never heard someone say they've passed the torch.
Are you maybe didn't grow up with football then? Because
not for something like a restaurant.
Yeah, no.
It's always they've changed hands.
Yeah. You say pass the torch with like
Mario Götze to fucking Royce,
someone coming up who reminds them of someone else.
Yeah.
Someone taking over a restaurant wouldn't remind you of another restaurant you love. It's like, oh, they passed the torch.
What's the best restaurant in Oxford?
You want to do one of those videos?
Yeah.
What's the best restaurant in Oxford?
Do you know what I really like? And people might say I'm like a bit of a chav for saying this.
Don't say Wagamama's.
No, I've never been to Wagamama's.
Yes, you have. That's such a lie. I have pictures.
I really like Victor's.
For food?
Food and drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I like went in there the other day, 6 months ago, and had some drink, and I had the food as well, and I was like, it's just cozy as flipping here. It's a nice vibe.
Never really went anywhere in Oxford that was like high value, really.
Because you always went to the Ritz.
I can't even be high value. I actually can't even think of any restaurants.
The Breakfast Club's nice. The Breakfast Club.
I did go to the Breakfast. That's the radio station. I did go to the Breakfast Club actually for breakfast.
No, that's
my drink.
Mogilau on my skit. That's nice. Indian street food.
What else is up there?
Oh my god! Do you remember when Westgate was opened?
Yep.
And there was like all those all the food shops popped up in there, and all of them had rats in it. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
And Mission Burrito as well.
They had nuts.
Rats. Yeah, I remember specifically seeing on Twitter like loads of retweets. Guys, don't get your food from here. This was years ago, by the way, so they're probably absolutely clean now. But
yeah, they have to. There's no way they'd still be open.
Oxford has a massive rat problem.
Do they?
Bigger than here. Because you see rats here all the time.
No.
Oh, I see rats here all the time.
Really?
All the time. Every time I've been out, I see a rat.
I don't really see them that much.
100%. If I walk more than 5 minutes, I will see a rat.
What are rats attracted to?
Don't know.
Smelly bars.
I shit myself yesterday. I literally shit myself yesterday. Why'd you look surprised? I told you I had diarrhea.
No, you didn't.
What?
You just said I've been on the toilet for a while.
No, but I did shit myself yesterday.
Why?
So we were in London. Yep. We had a wing stop.
Yep. We went to London, had a meeting, had a wing stop.
Yeah. One of us had too many wing stops for their belly.
I'll let you guys put money on who it was.
Paddington, poo, done, dusted. Came home, poop, done, dusted. And then we were playing clubs. Mm-hmm. And I just went to the toilet. And my pants were brown.
Oh, no. You had skinny little farts whilst playing fucking Xbox.
Somebody, I don't know who it is, lets off farts when we're playing clubs. I just hear it, like when someone's talking, I can just hear in the background a quick little...
I don't hear that.
All the time. And I'm like, who did that?
Why didn't you ask?
Because I'm too scared.
You should ask and find out who the culprit is.
Nah, it's definitely you.
Because maybe you're hearing things.
Oh, yeah. I need to get my hearing sorted.
100%. Like something is up with your ears.
Hold on. We haven't even told them.
What?
We're going to be vlogging.
Yeah.
We're
committing to it.
We've been told we have to commit to it.
Yeah, well, we should. We had a meeting yesterday.
And they said, you lot have to do it. You're gonna and the TikTok content is still gonna be podcast clips, but it's also gonna be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of.
We're gonna do crazy 1 minute TikTok vlogs essentially, where it's like a challenge, and we go and we do it, and it's just this crazy, beautiful 1 minute video. But then it'll be a long form vlog on YouTube.
Exactly. It's not really behind the scenes because it'll still be the vlog, but it'll just be like a more relaxed.
Yeah. Oh my god, it'll be the whole day instead of just the challenge.
But we literally have to do it.
We have to commit.
No, as in like we actually have to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's my head in a chopper.
Yeah, we have to do it. Was there anything else you wanted to add to that?
Yeah. Comment down below, and I know some of you watch all this because we know how many people watch until what point. So if you're watching this right now, comment what you want us to see. As in, if you've got anything like,
what you want to see us do.
So if you've got anything, like if you've got a law in your town or your city, if there's something interesting near you, put in the comments, oh, there's this near me that you can do. Or I want to see you guys do this. I want to see you guys like kiss and cuddle for 9 hours straight.
No, more like bungee jump or haunted place in your village or
Really?
like a really cheap Airbnb or like a tree house.
Yeah.
Or
if you want us to cut your hair.
Yeah, something like that.
Or if you want us to cook you dinner. Anything. Like, it literally can be anything. And even if it's a bad idea, we can take inspiration from it and turn it into a good idea.
Exactly.
Because we are creative geniuses.
Self-proclaimed.
We're going to film like 5 vlogs before we post it. So it should be in the next like... And we're going to try to commit to 2 vlogs a month.
Yeah. A vlog every other week. Which would mean like a TikTok every week, every other week sort of thing. And then we're also going to do like challenges, daily vlogs if we're doing something that isn't... As in like a day in the life vlog, sorry. That if we're doing something interesting that isn't like a full vlog. Like a voiceover type thing.
You smashed it, so did you just run to your room by any chance?
Yeah, why?
You seem about out of breath.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom to get some tissue. But they would never have known that. With
Sorry.
the seamless transitions.
Have we done that agony aunt in a while?
No. We haven't done them in ages.
Should we bring them back?
No, because I think it was needed at the time to change it up, the content a bit. And it helped a lot with structure.
Yeah,
and it made it did work, and it got us talking for half an hour straight and stuff. But now I think we've
outgrown it.
Yeah, we've developed more and found better topics, and now it flows way better.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're pumping out podcasts left, right, centre at the moment.
We're way on top of it at the moment. Touch wood.
But
now we need to get on top of the vlogs.
And we're all going to do it with your support, so please support us. Thank you. Anything you see, just like it, comment it, share it to your gran. And let's get on to the next fucking topic.
I saw something earlier that made me laugh, and it said, I'm going to start adding I think or I guess to every sentence I say. So I'd be like, it's nice to meet you, I think. Or, wait, what was the next one I saw that was funny as well? It was, have a nice day, I guess.
See, do you know what I think we do a lot?
Me and you?
Yeah, on the pod. We always say, what do we always say? I feel like.
Yeah.
We say that a lot. I feel like it's something that I'm going to voice my opinion.
That's our go-to sentence.
Yeah, and I feel like weather's nice today, I guess.
Yeah.
Sound inconspicuous.
Nice, I think.
You could confuse. Do you know how easy it is to confuse people?
But that would be the best way to become mysterious, is to just add just something on the end. Because have you seen the James Acaster's bit about breaking ice and then freezing it back over when you leave?
No.
You haven't seen him do that bit?
Nope. So
he's doing a bit and he's like, I always think that after you break the ice and have a conversation with someone, you should put the ice back over, so the next conversation someone else has to break the ice, so they're not just open.
Okay.
So he's like, I'll speak to someone and then I'll say, like, I can't remember the example he uses, but he's like, do you know that 200 people get killed every Saturday because and then just walks away and it freezes the ice back over.
I'm going to start doing that, to be fair. Every time we speak, I'm just going to be like,
you have to say something, you fucking idiot. You can't just look.
No, that says 1,000 words. Because look, see, you're defensive. You just crossed your legs. You're getting nervous.
Well, they were already crossed.
You've clenched your hand. You're in fight mode.
Do you think you're a body language expert?
Yeah.
Do you think you pick up social cues well?
Do you know what's really weird?
What?
So I used to work with a guy who was in the Canadian military, and he used to just tell me, like, I would be standing just doing something, and he would tell me what every bit of body language I was doing meant.
And was it right? Not really.
Maybe a little bit.
Like subconsciously.
Yeah. Like there was this one time where I've just broken the whole set.
Jesus Christ.
So in the Canadian military, he was like an assassin or something. Like he was like a detective in the military.
Those are two very different things. A detective who finds stuff out and someone who murders someone for a living.
But he knew everything. And there was this one time where I was on the shop floor. Firstly, he was in the Canadian military as an assassin.
Working in
John Lewis's. And
COVID.
That's honestly, I had the weirdest time with this bloke. He was a really good guy, but the further it went on, it's a big thing. It's a weird story, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Yeah, there was a girl that I really fancied on the shop floor.
Yeah.
And there was this one time where there was no one in the shop and I was sat cross-armed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember him coming up to me, like rubbing his finger across the till going, "You want attention?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "I can see it. You want attention?" And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "I'm looking at you now. You don't want anyone's attention. You want someone's attention." And I was thinking, what? And he just was like, "Your arms, they're crossed just above your waist, quite high up. You're tensing. You want to look good, but you also want to act." And he just kept going. And I was like,
everything right.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not thinking about that, but I'm like subliminally just, and I was like, yeah, maybe this guy's right. But a lot of the other things he was wrong. Like there were times where I'd be like putting stuff on a shelf and he'd be like, "You want to kiss me so bad, don't you?" I'd be like, "I'm literally tidying up."
He just said that 5 times a day.
Hoping it's right.
Yeah. Is it right now? Is it right now?
He's not going to watch this, so I might as well say the story. Should I say the story?
Yeah.
Okay, well this guy...
As long as it doesn't incriminate him or anything.
It won't incriminate him. I just found it a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was working at John Lewis, I worked at John Lewis if no one knows.
Yeah.
I got really into it was at the time when me and you started like the travel Insta account. So I was like on my mind always like travel, cameras, equipment, like photographers, blah, blah, blah. But this guy actually was a photographer. Like he had a chunky ass camera. Yeah. And he brought it to John Lewis one day and he was taking like the craziest pictures and he was like, "This lens, it's about £10,000. I was like, "Why the fuck are you working at John Lewis?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just came back from the Milan fashion show. I'm a photographer for Calvin Klein." And I'm like, "What?" And he was like the Vamps personal photographer.
No, that's Dean Sherwood.
No, but he was. He actually was. Like he went on tour with the Vamps, I think 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is he working in John Lewis then?
I don't know. He was at uni, so I think it was just like a thing on the side. But then again, he was doing that on the side. And then he said to me...
He was a uni student?
Yeah.
But he'd already been an assassin / in Canada
this guy's
whilst also being a photographer for the Vamps and working in John Lewis.
Yes. And he played ice hockey.
That dude is a compulsive liar. And you're the most gullible person.
No, because I can show you. There's proof of everything that he showed me. So I was like, "How are you doing this all?"
Maybe he just cosplays.
No, because there was one time where I was like, "Oh, what'd you get up to this weekend?" And he was like, "Oh, I flew back home for the weekend and I was just testing like every gun you can think of." And I was like, "What?" And he like pulled out videos of him like firing bazookas. I was like, "What?" Like firing AR-15s, and I was like, mate, why are you even at uni? Like it's so obvious that you are like, you've got your life sorted. Why are you working in the shop, like a shop floor?" And where was I going with this? But yeah, he used to just buy like super expensive things. But then one day through the Vamps, he knew every festival in the UK. Yeah, like he knew everyone. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, "Matt, me and you need to go into a business together." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Look, you can do all the video and I can do the photographer. I can be the photographer. Like we can do every festival in the UK. I have everyone on speed dial." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do this. Like this is a great start. Like you seem like a pro. I'll do it." So we went out for like a lunch, like a business lunch. And he just was like flexing everything he's ever done to me basically. Yeah. On his iPad Pro, which back in the day, if you had an iPad Pro, I was like, "Whoa, yeah, this guy's made of money." Was showing me everything, showing me how his business model works. He was charging thousands, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll join." And then he was like, "I've got in touch with Reading Festival. We got a meeting with the owner." And I was like, "This is just." He goes, I'm gonna buy him dinner. You're welcome to come." But it's going to be like a couple £1,000 dinner. We've really got to nice him. I was like, "What the fuck is actually going on?" And then, I don't know, he went back home to Canada and he still sends me like Snapchats every now and then. And he's like, "Yeah, I just picked up a fucking Ferrari." And he's got a Ferrari in his driveway.
His dad's just rich. That's all this is.
But it must. I know he's a lawyer now. Like he's a proper like Harvey Specter looking dude.
Really?
Yeah, like he's. I know that's true because he works in a huge office. He showed me his lawyer. He's passed his bar. I just found it so interesting. Yeah. Like what was actually real.
It's interesting to look back on.
Did I get catfished again?
Yeah.
Oops.
Men used to go to war. Now they
can't eat a meal without YouTube.
That's so true. Order vodka orange juices.
Oh God, I hate that. So true. So true. Men used to go to war. Now they get annoyed that their mum asked them to lay the table.
Men used to go to war. Now they comment mid under pictures of attractive women.
They unsend DMs if they get left on red.
Yeah.
You a victim of this?
No.
I sure am.
Now they beg to be the little spoon.
That's what I've got.
You've got that as well?
Yeah, I also do that.
Everyone does that. And I don't...
Do you think they used to do that in the wartime? In the trenches?
Someone had to be.
Someone spoon me.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they used to do that?
Cuddle, yeah.
In the trenches?
Yeah, for warmth.
Men used to go to war and then they get scared to message someone first. Just sat there.
What should I say?
Just on the... You go. I literally can't speak.
Men used to go to war. Now they describe clothes as a techie little step.
Men used to go to war. Now they have a podcast.
Yeah. I was waiting for that one. Now they talk about red flags. Men used to go to war. Now they airdrop memes to random people at an airport.
I do that.
Everyone does that. And it's goofy as fuck.
And it's always like the selfie stick of the plane driver. I have some shocking news about the real life Martha from Baby Reindeer.
Hit me with it.
So, as we all know, Martha went on the Piers Morgan show.
Yep.
To talk about her
experiences.
But it actually seems now that the real life Martha is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
She's taking advantage of being on the show and just take a wild guess of what she's doing now.
Club appearances? No, she's fucking not.
She's doing club appearances.
No, she's not.
She's doing club appearances.
No, she's not. Where?
She's in her influencer era, baby.
She is not doing club appearances.
A nightclub in Coventry has been criticised as absolutely vile after they announced Baby Reindeer's real Martha for making a club appearance.
Oh my God, what are they doing?
Fiona Harvey is apparently due to sign autographs and take pictures at a nightclub on Saturday the 18th of May, 1 week after she appeared on Piers Morgan.
That is fucked. Who the fuck is going to rock up there? Oh, loads of little neeks. Yeah. They're all going to go.
They're all going to try and riz her up as well.
Yeah.
Oh, can I buy you a drink, babe?
Yeah. Diet Coke. That's such a bad idea and just so dumb.
And the next morning, they wake up with like 40k emails.
Yeah.
And their curtains appropriately hung.
Oh, God.
Look, you get your bag, sis.
No.
Worst dad jokes of all time. Go.
I told the waiter I'll have sausage, bacon and eggs, please.
Okay.
He replied, how'd you like your eggs? I said, I don't know yet. I haven't eaten them.
That is bad. That is bad. I have the world's worst thesaurus. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible.
Jesus. What did the dishwasher say to the oven after a productive day?
What?
You've been on fire today.
Oh, dear. In court, I said, I'm not saying a word without my lawyer present. The judge looked at me and said, you are a lawyer. So I said, so where's my present?
My dad asked the waitress, do you have anything cheap as I'm not that hungry?
Okay.
She said, well, maybe the chicken strips for $6. He said, maybe it does, but who am I to judge?
How do you get a farm girl to marry you?
How?
First, a tractor.
My mum asked me, did you take a bath? I said, no, why? Is there one missing?
Oh dear. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Cargo.
Cargo who?
Nah, mate. I'll go who? Cargo beep beep. The greatest excuses to say no to a social outing.
Sorry I can't make it. I'm analysing Drake and Kendrick's new lyrics. Feel like that's actually been used.
That's been used.
Yeah.
That has been used.
I'm breaking it down.
I can't talk right now. I'm currently operating a forklift and send it via Siri. It's a good excuse.
I'm unavailable tonight as I just drunk a fifth of vodka. Dare me to drive.
Oh, that is so good. I can't tonight. I'm fighting for women's rights. Do you disagree with women's rights? Are we not equal? Do you not care?
You can't retort to that. You can't say, oh, just come. You'd be like,
Exactly. Be like, oh, fuck off.
I can't come tonight. I'm actually celebrating Guy Fawkes' birthday.
Isn't that Guy Fawkes night though?
Yeah, but that's why it's better, because it's his birthday in April.
I can't come tonight. The motive is too far away and my only mode of transport is Heelys.
That'll never be a reason to get out of it. Heelys go zoom zoom. I'm not around today. I'm actually hosting the world's biggest Wallace and Gromit watch along.
Oh, that is so good. I'd be there.
I'd be there.
Sorry guys, I can't come tonight. I'm currently trying to find an excuse not to come.
That's so good. Okay, lovely. What do you want to comment?
Muscly Matt.
Okay, comment Muscly Matt. Like the video, subscribe, 5 stars on Spotify, notifications on. Follow us on Instagram, LloydAndMatt, Lloyd Butcher, Matthew Mosey _ and look out for the new content.
Yeah. Oh yeah, please support us.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok if you don't. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.